Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for May 13th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, we'll start with our geometry pass here, except I'm noticing we have these two ones looking down. This one looks in. Placing this one. We'll just follow up real quick with ones there. Here or here. Okay. The 9, oh, we also have these two 9s here. Places then this 9. I don't think there's an immediate, useful follow-up. We'll just do our normal scan, and that'll follow it up. Yeah, otherwise 1, 9, I don't think is helpful. I mean, it was already very helpful. I don't think it's more helpful than it already has been. There's a few ways we can look at this. The 6 and 7. 6, 7, 8 against this column. We have the 7, so 6 and 8. I mean, this can't be 6, 8. So 6, 8's in 4 places. All right, that's not helpful. What about 6, 7, 8 here? I was just double checking that I did that right. Yeah, there's 4 places for it. It does mean these two cells are going to be limited. Also think about the 4. Oh, the 4 in this box is placed. That's quite handy. Again, we'll do a normal scan later. So let's just think about these 3 digits then. We need a 2, 3, and 5. I'll pencil it, but it doesn't clean up at all. All right, 4, 9. No, no way. 3, 4. We have a few 4s in this column. That's it. I don't think the ones, I don't think the one's helping. We have a lot of 1s looking in this box, but it's just one of these two. I guess I'll mark it. Why not? 7 is placed, actually. We have these 7s. I see a placeable digit. I'm going to place it, of course. 7's up here. All right, I'm just following up on 7s here. 2, 3, 2. It's just the 2. All right, yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of geometry. I'm just finding some really low-hanging fruit as we look. 1, 4, 9 and 1, 4, 9. So okay, I can talk about roping here. That's a kind of a neat concept. I'm just going to color here. We're ignoring what the digits are at the moment. I'm just going to talk about how we can color green, purple, orange. Doesn't matter what colors we use, right? But we can color these columns within this box, these 3 colors. And then we can ask questions about the colors. The colors represent whatever the 3 digits are that that color represents. So in this case, green is 1, 4, and 9. Orange is 6 and 8, and then one of these, 2, 3, or 5. We don't know which one. And then purple is 7, and then 2 of the 2, 3, 5. So we don't quite know what the digits are, but we know that there's 9 distinct digits, 3 in each color. Now, down here, we can actually see that 1, 4, and 9 matches 1, 4, and 9. So all 3 of these digits are green. And this tells us that our stack is roped. It's called a rope because this technique in general is called braiding. You can kind of think about how you would braid together strands. Sometimes you would braid them one way, sometimes you braid them another way. So stacks and bands have a specific ways that can happen. All right, well, now we want to look at this column here, because we already have all 3 purples and all 3 greens. So we can't put any more purples and greens. We need the 3 oranges. So the 3 oranges go there. But now if we look at this box here, or this box, I mean, we can do it either way. But let's look at these 3. They see the 3 greens in the column and they see the 3 oranges in the box. So these can't be green or orange, so they must all 3 be purple. And then now the box has to finish by getting 3 more greens. And then down here, we have the orange and the green, so this has to be purple, and then we finish the box with orange. You can do that in a few different ways, but basically what I've proved is just from starting with these 3 digits exactly matching these 3 digits, I have proven that we are always using those 3 digits in the stack columns. So we know that 6 and 8, oops, I was offset. We know that 6 and 8 must go in orange. And actually this 6, 8 looks in, so this is a hidden 6, 8 pair. This is going to be then, we know, is going to be this, whatever this 2, 3, 5 is going to go down here, and it's not a 5. So now knowing that it's not a 5 means we can immediately say this also isn't a 5, because these are the same digit. If it's a 3, interestingly, it must go there, but I don't really think I want to mark that. So this is 6, 8 with a 2 or a 3. This is going to be 1, 4, and 9. So that can't be 4, that can't be 1. So we don't need that there. And then these are going to be from 2, 3, 5. That's not a 2, that's not a 3. So we can basically, I'll keep these colors here so we can use that as we go. But yeah, roping, there's nothing that roping tells you that stuff like triples and claiming and stuff, like the stuff we normally do, it doesn't tell you anything that wouldn't have told you, but it's still quite a handy utility if you notice it, to more quickly fill out a band or a stack that happens to be roped. Not all bands and stacks are roped. You have to prove that 2 box columns match in this case. Exactly match. All right. Cool. So I noticed that from just looking at this 149. I'm thinking about how we need 1 and 9 in these 4 cells. And this cell can't be 1, 9. This can't be a 1. It's not, oh, yeah, it's not quite enough because the 9 could escape there. Okay, anyway. 4, 5, 6 is the last thing to look at. Oh, interesting. We can place the 5 in this box. Yeah, we know purple has a 5 here and here, so that makes sense. And so the 5 is going to be joined by a 7. This 7 says not here, so we know purple has a 7, so that has to be the 7 for purple. And then this is whatever the 2, 3, 5 is, whatever the 2, 3 is that isn't the orange 2, 3, right? So we have this 2, 3 pair and the 6, 8 pair. Okay. This row got quite limited. We need a 2, 3, and 9. Oh, this 2, 3 looking down tells us this is the 9. So this 3 tells us that's 2, that's 3. And now we know orange has the 3, not the 2. So we get the 5 and the 2 here. We get the 3 up here. This is a 2, 5 pair. And we know that this is 3, 6, 8 now. Oh yeah, and the 2, 3 is looking at, so the thing that I said would happen, said could happen, did happen, which is that 3 got limited to here. This is a 6, 8 pair. All right, I don't need the colors anymore because they're not helpful. We were just down to a triple and 3 pairs, which are just going to resolve. Cool. So that roping really, really helped us. Let's see. So for example, we know we can actually prove that this band is not roped because this is 9, 4, 6, and this is 9, 5 something. And so we know that it's not 9, 4, 6, meaning that this band is not roped. And when it's not roped, we always have 2 digits in common, and then the third is different. I don't know if I have a good example right now, but when we finish the puzzle, I'll show you what I mean. Or if I get a good opportunity to do it, I'll show you what I mean. All right. I think I want to just do normal scanning now. We have a lot of digits from the center stack. So can we do more with ones? We already did a lot. Ones are down here somewhere. Ones are here. Yeah, I don't think I can do more with ones. All right, the 7s we got marked. The 9 are marked that way. Down here, the 9 is placed. That's a 9. Okay, and so then 9's in one of these 2 in this box. Okay, 7, 9. We don't need to look vertically for these digits. Let's look at the 4, 9 here. Okay, we do have 2 4s. Ah, I missed this for a while. The 4 is placed there. That places the 4 here. So the 9 looking down actually puts a 9 in one of these 3. Oh, we also have this 9. Okay. So 4, 9. Oh, these 2 4s plus this 4, put a 4 in one of these 2. Okay, 6 looking in here puts a 6 in one of these 2. We want to ask where 6 goes in this row because it's not in this box and it's not in this box. So the 6 is in one of these 2. And that means these can't be 6. We thought they could be, but they can't because the 6 is up here. The row needs the 6. It's called claiming. The row needs the 6. And it's going to be in this box for the row. And so therefore we can't put a 6 down here or we won't be able to place a 6 in the row. The 6 will be one of these 2, meaning it can't be these 3. I feel like I was up here, but yeah, I guess I've moved on down here. So let's do scanning, and I also want to do low-hanging fruit. Actually, does this band does have some low-hanging fruit. Let's take care of that first. We need a 2, 5, 6, 8. I'm seeing we can mark these. I just don't see a 2, 5. Oh, I see a 2 here. Okay. We can mark them all. 2, 5, 6, 8. This can't be 2. This can't be 5. This can't be 2. Otherwise, not super helpful. Okay, next band. 1, 3, 4, 7. So we kind of looked at 1s. 7s are done. 3 and 4 then. 4s are done. Well, this 4 looks down here. Oh, 4 is placed. Very nice in this box. So that's a 4. In fact, I should have looked at this box earlier. It's got 3 left. I need a 3 and I need a 6. All right, now this 4 did place the 4 in this box as well. 4s are done. I'm just thinking about how these two can't be 6. So these are down to 1, 3, 8. That's not a 3. I feel like I should just think about this band a little bit more. Maybe there's something else to do. It's almost filled. 1, 4, 9, 5. Surprisingly, there's not much happening here. This can't be 2. All right, never mind. We'll get to it. Let's do this band for real. 1, 3, 4. We did the 3 and the 4. 2, 3, 4, 7. The 2 actually, looking down here, puts a 2 in one of these two. For it's worth. I don't think there's more to do in this band. We can look at this row. We need a 1, 2, 6, 9. This can't be 1, 2, so this is only 6, 9. Nice. This isn't a 1, so this is 2, 6, 9. Oh, it's not a... Oh, wait a minute. No, 2 is wrong. Hold on. 2 is wrong. Let's get the real 4 digits. Sorry about that. We need 1, 6, 8, 9. 1, 6, 8, 9. So this is 6, 8, 9. Unfortunate. This is 6, 8. Sorry. This can't be 8 or 9. And it can't be 1. I said 1, 6, 8, 9, right? So this can only be 6. This is a naked single 6. Let's just double check because I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, it is a naked 6. Gives us the 3 and 6 down here, giving us the 8 and 6 here. This is now a 1, 8 pair. So this is a triple. We know the 2's here. The 3, oh, the 3 is also there. So this is a hidden 2, 3. So this is going to be the 7. Okay. Places the 7 there. 7s are done. This can't be a 6 anymore. This can't be a 6 anymore. So this did end up 8, 9, but not for the right reason. Oh no, I thought it would be 6, 9. Never mind. This is 1, 8, 9. These 4 digits, we need a 2, 5, 8, 9. So this is 5, 8, 9. The 2 ends up in one of these two. This can't be 8, 9. In fact, this is just 2, 5 for the column. 2, oh, this is 2, 8 only. So it's 5 and 9. Huh. I want there to be more to do here, but we'll get there. I feel like this puzzle's already collapsed. We need a 5, 6, 8, 9. So I can write it out. That's not 5 or 9. That's not a 6. This saw it. Maybe just from the columns. 6, 8, 5, 8, 9. Oh, this is a 6, 8 pair here. So these can't be 8. These have to be the 5, 9. 6, 8. Do I just want to think about what's left in this box? I guess I should. We need a 1, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 5, 6, 8, 9. 1, 5, 6, 8, 9. So this is 1, 6, 8 only. Huh. I'm just thinking about where certain digits go in this column, like 2 and 3. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything. All right. Do I get anything else here? I feel like I ought to. Like I'm just missing something, but maybe not. This column is 1, 5, 6, 8. This is 5, 6 only. Can't be 1 or 8. This is 1, 5, 8 only. Can't be 6. I feel like I just have to pencil the right cell and we're done. This row is 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, the 3 in this row is placed. It can't go there. So this is our 3, giving us 2, 3 here. Oh, 3 in the corner. Oh, nice. So this is 1, 6, or 8, not a 6. So it's 1, 8. Yeah, we know the 6 is here. 2, 5. Do I look at this cell? I don't know if that's helpful. Oh, the 6 looking in here puts a 6 in one of these two. I don't know if that's... Doesn't really do anything. So 1, 5... What? Wait, what am I missing? This is only 1, 5, 6, 8. What's the other digit? The 2. Okay, 2 can only go here. This 2 looks up. This 2 looks up. Perfect. That's our 2. That's 5. That's 2. That's 8, 9, 5. Nice. 2 here. That gives us 5 and 2 here. 6 and 8. 1 and 9. That's our 8. That's our 9. That's 6 and 1. That's 1 and 8. We get the 8, 1, 6, 5. We get our 8 here. Everything's collapsed at this point. That's a 5. We need a 3 and we need a... Oopsie, I misclicked. We need a 6. All right. Cool. Yeah, not too bad today, but I'm glad I was able to point out the roping. Let me show you what I mean by when it's not roped. We know this band isn't roped. So let's see. From 7, 3, 9. Yeah, so it's the 3 and 7. We can mark 3, 7 in green. So we're always going to have 2 digits in, and then this third digit actually has to be different each time, because if it wasn't different each time, we'd be forced to be roped, and we know we're not. So the 1, 2, and 9 are floaters. And then we've got the 4 and 6. I can mark those in orange maybe. And then notice we get the 1, 2, 9 floating here. And then we've got 1, 2, 9. Yeah, so the 2, the 9, and the 1 are our other purples. And so then these are going to be, let's call those blue. So you can see we have the greens are, they're braided together, right? It's always 3, 7, 3, 7, 3, 7. The oranges always 6, 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, and then the blues are always 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, leaving the 1, 2, and 9 to float around and be different each time. So 9 will be with green once, blue once, and orange once. 1 will be with green once, blue once, and orange once, and 2 will be with green once, orange once, and blue once. However you want to put that. So those are the only 2 options. You either are roped like this column was, or you're braided in this way. Those are the only 2 options. Every band or stack must follow one of those 2 patterns. This pattern isn't as useful because you don't, by the time you discover which 2 repeat, like basic Sudoku has already told you what you need to know about it. But sometimes braid analysis can get you somewhere faster than trying to deal with all the pairs and triples and claiming and everything to work it out manually every time. I never really do that myself, but I've never really tried too hard either. You can build variant puzzles around this kind of thing where you kind of force the pattern to be known, but not the digits. And it can help you color stuff, which can be neat. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.